Sadly, it seems like every week in the news, there's some type of active shooter scenario that's taking place all around the world. And just yesterday, one happened in Orlando, a couple hours away. And it makes you think, if you were ever in that situation, what can you do? How do you even prepare for something like that? Well, today we have expert advice on how to do that. I'd like to welcome to the show Yolanda Tucker with Tucker Consulting and Training. And you have a class, an active shooter class, that will help people that attend it to really react and have a plan, correct?
Absolutely. So Alice is alert, lockdown, inform, counter, and evacuate. And it's not sequential. So we teach our students response options that they can use anywhere. So in the workplace, in the school, in church, in the mall, in the movie theater.
And those seem to be the soft targets, if you will. There's a lot of people around,
yes,
not necessarily a lot of security. So if a shooter went in there, they could actually have a lot of damage occur. And one of the things that's interesting, on your website, you have the instance of Columbine, where it was 4 minutes and I believe like 10 seconds, where the victims sat in a library because they didn't really have a plan. They locked down, but they didn't really know what else to do, because at that time it was somewhat of a new occurrence, unfortunately, that happened.
Right.
So what you're saying, though, is that based on the situation, if you have a plan, that it could, you know, there's no particular order, but it will help.
Absolutely. Using Alice gives you the opportunity to make your own individual choices on what to do. You can come together as a group, or you can do it individually. In Columbine, like you say, they sat in traditional lockdown underneath the table for 4 minutes and 10 seconds when there was an exit door that they could have gotten out. So we want to teach people how to organize and how to look around them and understand what they can do to make themselves safe.
Another thing that's interesting, a lot of this is based on stats. There are certain stats out there that you could apply to what's happening, and that's where this method came from. So for example, most of the time, again, we're speaking in generalities with this, there's one shooter.
Most of the time,
so
yes.
That's what helps to form a plan to figure out that, hey, if a shooter's there, then we have to go around.
Absolutely, and then that's the one reason you need to be able to alert people of what's going on, inform them, and then you make that decision on what you want to do.
Who should attend this class?
Everybody, teachers, parents, students, clergy, parishioners, everybody.
And it sounds, again, like really scary that we're even talking about this at, you know, in today's age, but it is so prevalent. Like I said, it's on all the time. Just yesterday this happened. It's alarming.
Just yesterday this happened, and a lot of times we understand that people will say, oh, it'll never happen to us. But here in Jacksonville in 1990, we had this before there was even, you know, active shooter. We had an active shooter incident at GMAC here. 10 were killed and 4 were critically injured.
And when you go back to there, you said GMAC, so that's a workplace. So
yes,
one of the stats, 47% of most active shooters occur at a workplace.
Yes.
You know.
And in that instance, it occurred in 2 minutes. So a lot of people say, oh, I'll just call law enforcement. Most active shooter events are over before law enforcement arrives.
And then what would be the other places? Again, we're speaking in generality and just using stats, but schools, that's a big one where it happens?
Workplaces, schools, and churches.
It's so scary. Now, one of the things you have here, OSHA requirements, and there's a possible insurance discount. So if you're a company out there, there could be a discount with this.
There could be a possible discount. You may want to ask your insurance agent or whoever writes your policy. And then there is an OSHA requirement, a general duty requirement that we require, that they require for employers to ensure that their employees are safe.
And if people want more information, I'm going to give the contact information for a second, but what does the class look like? What exactly are they in for this training?
Well, they're going to have a lot of fun. In addition, we do scenario training, so we'll actually have people come in as active shooters, and you will learn exactly what to do. A lot of times, people don't understand that when you're in an incident like that, your brain goes back to training that you've had, and you'll know what to do if you're in a situation like that.
Wow. Again, it sounds so scary, but it's really important information. To learn more, you could go to the website tuckercts.com or call 904-469-6741. Again, that number is 904-469-6741. Yolanda, thank you for all your time and information. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Mark. I appreciate it as well.
Stick around. More River City Live coming up right after this.